I'm Mike Diodati, live in Lawrence, Mass. Been here all my life. General contractor. Been a general contractor for 30 some odd years. In 16, I had my left knee replaced by Dr. Harder. And in September of this year, I had my right hip done by Dr. Harder also, both at Lawrence General Hospital. As a general contractor, I'm on my feet a lot, either building something or moving something or carrying something, so I rely on my joints for quite a bit. I like old English cars, and in trying to work on those cars, I have to do a lot of bending, twisting, and once again, I just could not do it at all. As far as the knee is concerned, I didn't know what I was going to be in for. Being a self-employed general contractor, I didn't know how it was going to affect my work. It got to the point where I couldn't bend down, I couldn't kneel down at anything as far as work, my hobbies, working on the car, working in my shop. None of that I couldn't do any of that at all. I put it off as long as I could, to the point where I just couldn't put it off anymore. I knew the end of the road had come and I have to do something. So I went to my primary care physician, asked him for some references. He gave me Dr. Harder. I went to see Dr. Harder. I was very, very comfortable with Dr. Harder, and we talked about how bad my knee was. We both agreed that it had to get done, so I had the knee done. And at that time, he mentioned that some patients, because you favor your knee when it's in poor shape, you throw other joints out of kilter. Sometimes your other knee or a hip or something like that, and that's exactly what happened with me. When I had my knee done, there was no joints in motion class available, but fortunately when I had my hip done, there was one, and it was like a day and night situation. They took me out of the dark as to what was going to happen. I got to meet rehab people who were going to be in the OR with me, anesthesiologists, people who just answered all kinds of questions. So I was very, very comfortable with them. There was a Q&A. There were other people there with me also who were first-timers, so I'm sure it helped them tremendously. But it just made me at ease that here's what's going to happen, and I was very comfortable with it. While I was at the hospital for my hip and my knee, I was very, very comfortable. The reason I went back to Lawrence General the second time was because when I had my knee done the first time, I was extremely comfortable with them. I really feel like my joints are where they were 5 or 6 years ago. As far as strength, there is no pain at all. There absolutely is no pain, 100%. I've been able to come back down here and do work in my shop, making some things, projects around the house, stuff like that. My car, my 1953 MG, I'm able to crawl under that, do whatever I want to do with that. Fully mobile again, and once I do all that, I don't pay for it later. There's no pain after. It's just, I'm right back to where I should be.